Star Roses and Plants, we have a production crew of 10 members. They work March through November. We have a total propagation of about 500,000 units, a progressive sticking line goal of 20,000 units per day, 60% of which is rose production, 30% of which is woody production, and 10% of potential introduction and introduction buildup. We scout weekly for pests and disease in 4 acres plus an acre of freestanding 5,000 square foot hoop houses. We see a myriad of pests and disease. Most common pests at Star Roses and Plants are 2-spotted spider mites, aphids, and mealybugs. Most common diseases at Star Roses and Plants are powdery mildew and downy mildew. All collected data is uploaded onto a drive. All greenhouse employees have access to those scouting reports. Depending on the threshold of pest or disease constitutes a spray or the release of beneficial insects. We participate in the SANC program, which is the systems approach to nursery certification, in which the Department of Agriculture entrusts in us to not ship any pests around the country or internationally. All scouting and pest mitigation efforts are guided by our pest management plan. All scouting and application records are digitized and available for inspection by regulatory authorities. We participate in a voluntary boxwood cleanliness program. PA Department of Agriculture sets standards for boxwood production, which we follow and are inspected for. In return, we can provide an official certification to potential customers to demonstrate our growing and cultural practices regarding boxwood production. Our beneficial program started in a 5,000 square foot pollination lab utilized by our research department. The goal of this program was to reduce thrips population to an acceptable level for the breeders trying to gather pollen. We now utilize beneficial insects, mites, and nematodes in all growing areas of the Pennsylvania greenhouse. Comprehensive beneficial insect program for the entire greenhouse complex consists of 3 different types of predatory mites, which are Swirsky, Persimilis, and Californicus. Swirsky target 2-spotted spider mites, thrip, and whitefly. Persimilis target 2-spotted spider mites, as well as Californicus. We also release green lacewings, which is a generalist hunter. We release Cryptolaemus, which is an Australian ladybug that goes after mealybugs. And we release an aphid midge known as a Phytoletes to target aphids. In the larval stage, a Phytoletes will eat 60 different species of aphid. We release 2 different kinds of nematode, Steinernema carpocapsae and Felchiae. These go after thrip larvae, shorefly, and fungus gnat. We release these insects via different modes of action, the air bug and the mini air bug for the predatory mites, and by hand, pot to pot, with the Cryptolaemus and the green lacewings. The Phytoletes are put in the container with a high humidity atmosphere to force hatch. These fly out when they become adults. Nematodes are sprayed weekly and/or monthly.
Every variety that has been introduced by Star Roses and Plants has passed through or originated from our West Grove, Pennsylvania location and has been cared for by the production team. This group of dedicated individuals is committed to growing superior plants that not only look great, but that perform exceptionally. We strive to provide you and your customers with reliable and enjoyable plants that you can trust time after time.